Welcome to Scrum Masters Elite_UK. Subscribe for balanced rugby analysis and the latest insights.
The possibility of Handre Pollard missing the second match against the All Blacks caught my attention because this is not simply a story about an injury, but also a test of the Springboks' depth and ability to adapt. According to the information provided, Pollard is believed to have suffered a calf problem during training. However, since the situation has not been fully confirmed, I believe caution is necessary and we should avoid jumping to conclusions. In elite sport, a player's condition can change very quickly before kickoff. If Pollard is genuinely unable to play, it would certainly be a loss of experience. He has played in many major matches and has the ability to control the tempo, reduce risk, and handle pressure. Against the All Blacks in particular, experience at fly half is extremely valuable, but I do not think the Springboks would lose their ability to compete because of his absence. Manie Libbok and Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu are both notable options. Libbok played an important role in the 35-7 victory over New Zealand at Twickenham in 2023. Meanwhile, Feinberg-Mngomezulu was given the starting opportunity in the opening match of the series, showing that the coaching staff have a certain level of confidence in his ability. The important thing is not to view either player as a copy of Pollard. Every player has a different style. Pollard is known for his composure and control, while Libbok can provide moments of attacking creativity, and Feinberg-Mngomezulu represents youth and development potential. If the weather in Cape Town is unfavorable, the choice at fly half becomes even more significant. In wet conditions or on a difficult pitch, the ability to make simple decisions, control territory, and minimize mistakes can be more important than taking unnecessary risks.
However, both Libbok and Feinberg-Mngomezulu have played for the Stormers, so they are familiar with the rugby environment in Cape Town. That could be an advantage, although it is certainly not the only factor that will determine the outcome. I am also particularly interested in the confirmation that Kolisi is fit to lead the team. The captain's return is important not only from a tactical perspective, but also psychologically. When there is a change in an important position such as fly half, an experienced leader can help the entire team maintain stability. In addition, Pieter-Steph du Toit is preparing to make his 100th appearance for South Africa. This is a proud milestone and demonstrates the value of consistency and resilience in professional sport. The possibility of Kolisi, Jasper Wiese, and du Toit starting together for the 17th time also highlights the importance of their understanding and cohesion. For me, this is the most important point to consider. A major international team cannot depend entirely on one individual. True depth is not simply about having many famous players. It is about having players capable of stepping up when a key figure is unavailable. If Pollard misses the match, the Springboks will lose experience, but they will also have an opportunity to test other options. If Libbok or Feinberg-Mngomezulu performs well, the team will gain greater confidence in its depth at fly half. I also believe fans should not judge a player based on just one match. If Feinberg-Mngomezulu makes mistakes, that does not mean he is not good enough. Likewise, if Libbok performs brilliantly, we should not immediately conclude that he has completely replaced Pollard.
Every match is only one part of a player's development. Ultimately, I view the Pollard situation in a fairly balanced way. If he really is injured, his health should take priority over one match, even if the opponent is the All Blacks. The Springboks need to find an alternative rather than risk using a player who is not fully fit. What is worth watching is not simply whether Pollard plays, but how the Springboks respond if he is absent. Can they maintain their structure? Can the fly half manage the pressure? Can the experienced players provide enough support for the new option? And how will the All Blacks attempt to exploit that change? For me, those are the more important questions. A great team is not one that never encounters problems. It is a team that knows how to adapt when problems arise. If Pollard cannot play, the Springboks will face a test of the depth, tactics, and composure. Whatever the result, it will also provide a clearer indication of the development of the players behind one of South Africa's most experienced fly halves. There is no need to exaggerate the injury, just as there is no reason to underestimate the replacement. What matters most is the official information, the team's preparation, and what actually happens on the field. That is the fairest and most objective way to view the Springboks All Blacks encounter.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Springboks vs All Blacks analysis. Subscribe.